Hello and welcome to Losers Watch Love Island. I'm Brandon.
I'm Crista.
And we're here to rewatch episodes 8 and 9 of Love Island USA Season 6.
Rewatch.
Shut up. Recap.
We're watching for the first time.
Recap. Okay, I'm going to start off with a little, what happened last time. Episode 7, we had the two new girls, Andrea and Nicole, come in. Andrea, my bad. They did their talking, they did their flirting, mostly with Rob and Aaron and Hakeem and Cordell and Kendall. So the 5 of them. Then they got a text for a recoupling where the boys that wanted to couple up with the two new girls stood up and then they chose from those guys. So we had Hakeem, Kendall, and Cordell all stand up there, obviously for Nicole. And then we had that moment where Rob was like, I'm sorry. And then he gets up and leaves Leah. So then we get the coupling of Andrea and Rob. And then we get the coupling of Nicole and Kendall. And we end off with Leah mouthing off, fuck you, to Rob. And then him doing that fucking eye roll. And then them going back and forth. And it was dramatic. So then we open up right there. And then we find out that it was just the two new girls picking to recouple, and no one else
gets recoupled. Hannah and Leah are both single now.
Yes, and no one goes home.
So that was fun. And then we started with Leah being dramatic.
Yeah.
Woo! I just wish she would have went home. I don't know. She talks to Liv, and I already hate Liv. Everything about the two of them talking just irritates me. But she's going on and on about how she doesn't give a fuck and it doesn't matter and blah, blah, blah. But, you actually care, clearly.
Yeah. She's basically crying.
Yeah. So stop pretending you don't care. I don't know. I'm all on board with when this happens and somebody else gets picks somebody else to move on. But it's just they play too much of each conversation this season, I find, or maybe it's because I'm hyper-focused on it.
Yeah.
But it's too repetitive.
I mean, I feel like it happens in all Love Islands, and we get, the same fight over and over and over again for, 2 days, and it just plays so much between, the one person fighting with this other one person, and then everyone has to have opinions about it or whatever. But this is a lot, especially so early on.
And I don't know if it's because Liv irritates me and has to be in every conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so often and so much. And anyways, so I literally wrote that I wish her and Liv could couple up because I feel like they'd be the perfect annoying couple together.
And then they win it all.
Yeah.
And you would have a miserable time.
So mad. I would boycott the show forever if they somehow won a show.
You love this show.
I like Rob and Andrea, though. I think that they're very cute together.
Yep.
They make more sense than him and Leah did.
Sure. I don't think we got a lot of Andrea, just personality-wise, so I don't know to say that or not. She's just a couple with Rob right now to me.
But I think it's their conversations seem more interesting or genuine than her, Leah and Rob's ever did to me.
Yep,
even
fair.
Just them talking or the way that they light up with each other, I can notice that more.
But Leah and Rob were the jokestery, cute couple at the one that knew each other so well and knew you wouldn't care if I kissed someone else, blah, blah, blah.
I know. They just got toxic real quick.
Okay, that's fair.
That's all.
Moving on, Hakeem and Liv. The fallout from Hakeem getting up to try and be picked by Nicole.
She already, at the beginning of this conversation, made it extremely hostile by saying, so can I just get this over and done with? It was just so hostile the second she spoke to him. And no matter what he said, it was never getting better. And I think she attacked him so much in this conversation and was so aggressive. And I disagree with a lot of what she said to him.
Well, the problem is we don't know what they're actually have been fighting about up until this point. Because, they talk about how they've been fighting, or Hakeem mentions it, and, we're not getting along on this and this, but, we haven't seen any of that. So this seemed almost out of nowhere, and we've mostly just been skipping Hakeem and Liv for the past, episode or two.
Which makes me feel like their problems aren't as intense as he's making it sound. Not intense, but he's making it sound like there's been things he doesn't like about her, and she says he's trying to change everything about her. which I wish we did see more of.
Yeah.
But it was the thing for me when she called him, she didn't say he was immature. What did she say?
Immatures were being thrown around a lot. And I think it was mostly Hakeem saying, Liv, you're being immature. And then her saying, yo, you're immature, and going back and forth. They're not good together.
No, but when do you eventually realize that if all these people are saying the same thing to you, that it's you?
Yeah.
You're the problem at this point. Because she didn't call him immature. She said he was being
condescending.
Rude. Yeah, and he was not at all. He was having a normal conversation and trying to talk to her. But she was already so mad from the get-go that no matter what he said, she wasn't going to listen. And it wasn't going to be a real conversation. So they just shouldn't have talked. But he did call her the most negative person there.
Yeah, which we have also agreed on. And that she was always stirring shit up. And he mentions that, so...
Because she puts her shit on everyone else.
Yeah.
Which is what he said. And I agree. I feel like she's been so miserable in her own couples that she's taking her own shit out on everyone else and trying to stir theirs up even more. Which is obnoxious.
True.
You shouldn't... It's like... She reminds me of Callum. Like... I feel like Callum was very, like, in everybody's business all the time because he liked stirring it up, and he admitted he liked that. It's just Liv won't admit she likes doing that.
Callum went about it, though, like, very chaotic.
Yes.
And Liv is not like Callum at all, even if they're kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah. But she called him petty and said that he wasn't putting others before. Like, it was just too much, the whole conversation.
Yeah. Break up.
Like, you're an ungenuine person. Break up. Move on. Stop bitching about it. And let's just... never speak again. I don't want to ever see the two of you talk again. It was, like, I feel bad for him. It was too much.
Yeah, agreed. And I hope they just live amicably apart.
Yes.
Even though they have to share a bed.
For now.
For now. Then we move on to the next conversation, and it's Connor and Janae, who are doing great. They're super. They're the power couple right now.
This poor queen. Thank God there's no drama with us. I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Later.
Also, hey...
I want to talk to Leah.
I want to talk to Leah. Just want to be honest with you. Cards on the table here. I just want to talk to Leah.
I appreciate his honesty. I'm glad he was upfront about it. But she's fucking insane.
Leah, not Janae, right? Okay.
So why are you wanting to flip?
No, I don't know. I honestly, like, maybe he only wanted to be with Janae because she was available and no one else was, because he says, like, now that Leah's not with Rob, maybe I'll go do this.
My favorite, though, was her being like, I'm not jealous, it's fine. And then 2 seconds later, they show her head.
Just flipping 180 degrees to follow the conversation.
And she goes,
Oh, her talking head.
Her talking head. It was just funny.
Yeah.
But
Poor Janae.
Janae's the sweetest human.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. And Connor, you're stupid.
And then he goes and pulls Liv. Or, sorry, not Liv. Oh, my God. Leah.
Yep.
And the first thing she does is bitch about how much she hates Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, we all know. Connor knows. The world knows. Rob knows. Move on. That's not a good way to start a couple.
It is not. But, like, to be fair, does she know that does she know that Connor wants to start a couple with her? Because,
no, I guess not.
It's just my friend talking to me. Yay. I can vent, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, no, he's clearly there to couple up with you or build that connection because he's interested.
It's just so stupid.
I agree. Poor Janae doesn't deserve this betrayal.
I know, and then I felt bad that she was crying and
talking to other people.
Oh, and she's talking to Aaron about plants. I'll learn plants for him. I could learn about plants. I like plants. And then Aaron's there trying to teach her about plants. It was cute. I really like their friendships this season. Like, I think there's a lot of good connection in friendship that isn't ever being, like, not slimy about, like, flirting behind each other's backs, but I feel like they're not really doing that this season. It's a lot of just actual friendships of trying to help each other out.
Yes.
I like that.
I agree. I also like that. I like how she learned all about those plants. She knows more about plants now than I do.
And she's like, I'll kick your ass if they're wrong and you're pretending and making shit up. I'm like, Aaron's too sweet. He would never.
Yeah. Cordell and Serena, they rehashed their same old fucking conversation about, like, where we are in this friendship couple. Maybe I'm feeling you.
Well, and then he was like, women are so weird. And I thought that was so funny because I'm sure he's confused as hell.
Oh, Cordell, I want to give you a hug.
But he said he's going to he's down to try again, but he's going to be more chill this time because he's not trying to.
Well, now he's not. He didn't get chosen by Nicole, so like being chill now is like, well, who are you picking? Who are you going to pick at this point, huh?
But it doesn't always have to be about picking because they didn't have to pick tonight. So it's
true.
Or do you want to build this connection with her? Or do you wait for another bombshell? Or what do you want to do? When he said he's open for a second chance, but he's not just going to go a guns a-blazing, which I feel like is a good thing for them because that's not what she wants. She doesn't want this clingy type of person. I feel like Serena is more of an independent person that wants a partner and not somebody that's obsessed with her all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't think Cordell was, but like we didn't see.
No.
So
we just saw his awkward conversations.
Yeah.
Where he was a bit much. So I'm hoping that with his chill, they can figure it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Or at least try, like have the time to try something.
Girls are so weird.
You're weird. I have more about bitching about Liv, so we'll just move on. About her pillow.
Yeah.
Fort.
We all go to bed, and then Liv builds a pillow wall between her and Hakeem because they still are sharing the bed.
Just go sleep in a different bed if you don't want to sleep in the bed with them. Like, that is an option.
The pillow wall's fine. I thought it was funny.
She's stupid.
Next morning, Rob and Andrea make breakfast with each other, and I think it's cute that they made a nice, cool little breakfast, and they have a little floor picnic.
I think they're cute together.
Yeah.
I like them together.
And then they talked about how Rob is going to talk to Leah later, and like
how awkward it's going to be.
Hash out that conversation / like I guess it's a breakup.
Yeah.
And like a justification breakup, whatever. And we get a lot of Leah at this point, just like making fun of Rob and like reenacting the head roll, the I'm sorry. And I thought that was very funny because she did a very good job, but it is still annoying.
She's just such a child in this situation.
Yeah.
For someone saying, I don't give a fuck. Well, it really feels like you do. Like, that's what bugs me. Then stop saying you don't care. It doesn't matter. But like, then complaining about it every second you get.
Correct.
I didn't like where the guys were all apologizing to Liv on Hakeem's behalf. That really bothers me. I understand Aaron is like the sweetest human being, and that's why he's doing it, because he doesn't want conflict and he's so nice.
Yep.
But Hakeem did nothing wrong.
No.
Liv is the villain.
Well, we don't actually know, but yes, I agree. Like,
they show her very well as a villain in these edits, and it's not just with Hakeem. It's the pushing everybody to interrupt each other. It's the talking shit about everybody to everybody. Like, she's just always with her nose and everything, and she's always trying to start fights with everyone.
Yeah.
You're not a good person. Like, in this show, you're not shown as a good person. Maybe she's great. I don't know. But they show her as a villain, and all the guys are like, no, Hakeem was wrong. It's okay. What are you talking about?
Yeah, from what we've seen, like, Hakeem didn't seem to be in the wrong, and it was mostly Liv being terrible. But I thought it was cute that Aaron and the rest of the guys made her breakfast so that they could, you know, like, smooth things over.
I like that they did that. I thought it was nice. It's not that. I just don't like that they legitimately said, I apologize on Hakeem's behalf. I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys should be apologizing on anyone's behalf. I like that they made her breakfast. I don't like Liv, but I am happy that people care enough to still try and make each other still feel good.
Yep.
And pick each other up. I just don't like somebody apologizing on someone else's behalf, especially when we're shown in a way that I don't feel like he did anything specifically wrong, especially in that conversation. I agree. I don't think they're meant to be. I'm sure he said some shitty stuff. I'm sure they just had their own conversations that didn't work.
Well, to be fair, the fellas don't know what we are seeing.
But they see more than we do.
Yeah, which means maybe they see Hakeem being shitty.
Maybe, but I also, nobody's going to apologize on Liv's behalf for fucking stirring the whole place up all the time?
True. Well, who do you apologize to? Everyone apologize to everyone.
You apologize to me for having to watch it. Go ahead. We'll move on from Liv. I'm done.
Uh-huh. Rob and Leah have their chat.
I hope this is the last conversation they ever have.
Yeah, I agree. Because it devolved into like a fight almost immediately. And
her screaming, I'm appalled. I'm just appalled.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't think about me. You didn't care about me, clearly. And he's like, I did care about you. And it's like, no, you didn't.
Well, yeah, but also...
Leah's not wrong.
no, but you guys have been in here for 3 days. You obviously didn't come here for my feelings. No shit.
Yeah.
He came here for himself. You came here for yourself. So stop yelling that and be like, you didn't come here for me. No, he didn't.
True.
He came here for himself the same way every one of you came here for yourselves. The whole point of the show is to find somebody that works for you. If it doesn't work, you don't stay.
But you build a connection, and then it is supposed to be about caring about more than just yourself.
Toxic. Everything about them is toxic. I'm so glad they're not together anymore.
Yes, I agree. The fight was hard to watch, and even though Leah was, like, I agreed with most of what Leah was saying, but...
It's the way she says it.
It's the way, yeah.
And her face. Tell your face the same thing you're trying to say. Because she's like, I don't even care. It's fine. I don't care. You don't care. It's fine. But her face is like devolving every word she's saying. Like, what is happening? Relax.
High stakes emotion.
No, I can't. I miss him hiding in the pool. He should have hid in the pool again. And then we wouldn't have had to
run away from that conversation. Back to the pool.
Yeah. And like, he understands your feelings. He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. He just doesn't care. Let it go.
Yeah.
Both of you.
But Rob's evil.
He's not evil.
He's the villain.
No. Liv is the villain. Rob is just sucked in this situation.
Or there can be multiple villains.
Yeah, well, Leah's a fucking villain in my brain. So I'm done with it. I wrote bye in huge letters. Please leave. I wrote, I'm fucking pissed that Connor's clearly going to pick her.
Yeah.
Because I know she ain't leaving.
Poor Janae.
I know. And Janae's such a sweetheart. And then Janae's like, it's okay, Leah. I understand. Like, get out. What are you doing? You're so nice.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, the rest of the day, we just see Connor running around and, like, finding Leah at every opportunity, having these very awkward conversations.
Where I don't even understand what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's so annoying. It's like Connor says something, and then Leah just goes, yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And it's like she doesn't even bring anything to the conversation.
I don't think she has much of a personality. Like, I don't think she has a lot going on. I think she's a yes girl.
Yeah, that's fair.
Less of your own opinions and just like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. It's annoying to watch. And poor Janae.
Yeah, because I feel like they kept doing it in front of her, like when they were talking in the kitchen, and Janae's standing right there, and he's like, what's your favorite candy?
Yeah.
That was such an uncomfortable conversation. I understand why Janae was like, please just stop doing it in front of me like that.
Yeah, I want to leave the situation. Please respect that I am 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, and there's just no respect there at all. And I'm fine with Connor wanting to go with Leah. I don't understand it. But I'm fine if you think your connection with her is better. Yes, you should go for that. Mm-hmm. Just be respectful at the same time of the person you're actually with, because you haven't even told her you don't want to be with her anymore.
But I thought we were all just here for our own feelings.
But Janae is so nice. How could you even do that without caring at all?
Wow.
It's not like Janae and Connor had this toxic relationship going on.
Your attitude sure does change depending on who you're talking about.
I feel so bad.
She'll be fine.
You're such a little sweetie.
She'll be fine. We jump into Hakeem and Liv having another argument at this point.
We didn't talk about Kendall talking to Janae and saying that Connor likes Leah and trying to hype her up and get her to go get her man if she wants. I thought that was sweet.
Oh.
I liked their little conversation. I like Kendall being the hype man. He was trying to hype her up.
Was it just to stir the pot? Maybe everyone's a chaotic monster.
Kendall was more sweet, like telling her she was beautiful and a really good person. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, he was being nice.
Liv doesn't do that. She just says, you do this. Like, she's a monster.
She's Lise. Yes. Well,
then Hakeem.
Then they fight again, and this is like where the condescending comes out.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
And it just becomes an argument where she finds him condescending, and he's like, I don't understand.
Yeah, like,
and I don't understand.
What show are they on that I'm not watching? Because it's very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's finally their last conversation, basically. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I am happy they whatever, and you're not going to talk again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both just need to figure it out, and they did.
And then Leah and Janae have a conversation with each other about Connor and about what he's doing. And Leah's like, yeah, I'm totally interested. And also, Rob. And she cries about Rob again.
But she also, like, comforted Leah, which I didn't like, because Leah was crying.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. Like, you're better than this. It's okay. I'm like, she's trying to steal your man, and you're just trying to comfort her, and she's not nice.
Yeah.
Ugh, Janae, you cutie.
Nay.
Then they played a kissing game.
Serena got the text to do the kissing game by Maybelline.
Yeah, which none of them would wear in real life, but that's cool.
That's cool. That's
cool.
So it started with the guys being blindfolded, and then they had headphones on, and then each girl goes up and kisses each boy, and then they have to rank them. Kiss number 1 is 5, kiss number 2 is 6, and boys 1 through 6 go and say or whatever.
And they like half know who it is and half don't, depending. But then as soon as you hear a couple people before you also talk about it, you sometimes figure out who it is.
And then you change your mind about the rating system.
But yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And Liv was petty and wouldn't even kiss Hakeem.
Yeah, oof, that was rough.
She's just... And she was a bad kisser, which gave me so much pleasure in the game. Because they all hated her kiss and all said it was bad.
Cordell rated her a 7.
That was the highest one she got.
Yeah.
It's not good.
7's good.
No, it's not.
I don't 1 to 10. 7 is good.
But not in this game.
Well, whatever. 7 is good.
But they're all talking head things where like, it was not great.
Yeah.
And Rob was very awkward.
Rob was very awkward a lot of the time.
But he wasn't awkward when he did the kissing later.
Yeah,
he was only awkward when he took the kisses.
Yeah, when he was in control, he was fine, and everyone rated him like an 8 or higher.
Yes.
So he did pretty good.
Yeah, but Kaylor won. I'm not surprised by that.
Kaylor did win for the guys.
She looked like she was all in it. It was cute.
And then it was the girls' time to be blindfolded. So then the guys went and kissed each of them. And major stories on this one.
Serena got fanny flutters.
Yeah.
From Cordell.
Yeah.
But this is... Yeah, okay. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Well, no, talk now.
I was just going to say, like, Serena saying that she wanted to try things again with Cordell and that kind of stuff. And then she talked about actually having that more connection when they had that kiss.
Yep.
I just think she's being genuine about it.
I hope she is.
I know. I know that this will be a conversation later. I just wanted to point that out because I liked that part of it. And then I just had Hakeem took his shirt off because he was going for the magic, which I thought was stupid.
It sure was. And he had mixed results.
Yes.
Some highs, some very lows. Kendall did very well.
Yep.
Everyone rated him super high. Everyone rated Rob really high, and he got very handsy and deceptive.
Yeah, with Janae.
He tricked Janae
into thinking it was Aaron, which is confusing to me. Aaron just doesn't come off as the type that's a super handsy guy for other people that isn't Kaylor.
I don't know about that. Isn't Aaron's like body count pretty darn high because he's a deckhand and all that shit?
But he hasn't shown that
here.
Yeah. So that's where I was confused by it. But that was really all I had of note for that.
Yeah. Aaron was the last boy to go up and do his kisses, and then he was interrupted.
He was kicked off and someone else got to, which I felt bad. Like, why was he the only one that didn't get to go?
Yes, someone gets screwed on this, and they pick the one who's the most in a couple right now, I think.
I know, but it was just, I don't know.
Anyway, there's a new bomb.
Miguel
walks in.
27, from London.
He is 6 feet tall.
He's a 6 foot king.
Yeah, that's what he says. And he runs a management service.
Yeah.
Don't know what.
He said management agency later in different episodes, so.
Okay.
Whatever
that is.
Yep.
And yeah, he came in and stole Aaron's turn, and then everyone was like, that wasn't Aaron.
Well, my favorite part was Janae. Who the fuck is that? Because they just all knew it wasn't him. But then it's also funny that they all knew Aaron was the one left.
Yep. Yeah, that's
what I mean. They all knew who had went, except because somebody earlier had thought it was someone else, and they were like, no, you're wrong. That was Rob. When Janae was saying it was
Aaron.
Yep. Yeah. Anyways.
So that's where episode 8 ends.
Yep.
And then episode 9 starts, and we get a little episode preview and that kind of said that a girl was going home for the first time.
So then you asked me to write down a prediction.
Yep.
And I was just hopeful that it would be Liv, even though I knew it wasn't. So then because I knew she'd end up coupled up with Miguel. I just knew it. That's like my intuition is she's gonna be with Miguel. Connor's picking Leah, and then I was worried maybe Janae or Hannah. Like one of those would be the going home people.
I predicted Hannah.
Yeah.
I'm
very
pew. I knew it right away.
But I was just in my head, I wanted it to be Hannah, but if Connor's picking Leah, that was always the worry.
Yeah.
Because then where's Janae going?
Agreed.
So that was why I was like, I don't know.
Yep.
So then
we open the episode and it's Miguel just finishing up the kissing challenge, like a rehash of the kissing challenge that he did.
And he came in second place.
He came in second place.
Yeah, because he's new though. Like they've already done so many kissing games. Like you know who all these people are already. So now you get this new exciting kiss. So it's a better kiss because it's new.
New and fancy. Okay.
Yeah, and I know they didn't beat Kendall because apparently he's just the king kissing. But I think that's why he got second on that.
Taylor, Serena, Leah, and Janae all rated his kiss out of 9.
Well, and we don't know who else did because they didn't show us the other girls.
Yeah, but maybe they rated him really low, and that's what threw him off and let Kendall take the
No, because Kendall had a couple 10s.
True.
Kendall had 3 10s in there.
Yeah, but this is 4 9s.
Yeah, but I think Kendall had 9s as well and 3 10s. So he brought his A game that day. And
Aaron deserves to be pissed, which he says he's mad.
Yeah, he didn't get to do his kiss. Everybody else did. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then, everybody went for Miguel.
Well, everyone had to have a group chat with Miguel, and then all the guys went over in the corner and just watched him chat it up.
And talked about how handsome he was.
Yep. And all the guys were like, he's going to be eaten alive.
Oh, yeah. And he was. He got pulled left, right, and center for the whole time after that.
Yeah, that night was crazy.
It was nuts. Like, I felt for him. You're just going through so many people to talk to. And how long did he actually have to talk to these people? Was it an hour? Was it 2 hours? Who knows?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He talked to Janae first.
Mm-hmm.
That was... It seemed fine. Seemed like a good conversation.
It wasn't anything overly special, but it was...
It wasn't magic and fireworks right away, but it wasn't anything bad. I thought it had some good vibes.
Yeah. And she offered to make him eggs.
Yep. Because he sees the guys making eggs, and he's just like, I'll go have some eggs. And Janae's like, I'll make you eggs later.
Yeah, and he said that the kiss was good. She was a dime with and without makeup. Like, their conversation was good.
Yep.
But it was the first one, so it's hard to tell.
Yep. And then Liv interrupts and steals Miguel.
Naturally. Of course, Liv interrupts.
Well, at least she's the one interrupting for the steal instead of telling someone else to do it.
I guess.
For once. Then they go and talk. That's fine. I don't know.
He got really lucky that there was a lot of single people.
Yeah.
Because usually there's not this many single people that are going after you, so you have a lot of choice.
Yeah. He definitely came into a lot of options.
Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't come in here hot. They did. Which usually isn't the case.
True. We get a little conversation between Kendall and Nicole and Hannah, and Kendall's hyping Hannah up to go and steal Miguel.
The hype man.
Yeah. But it was cute, and it was good that he was hyping her up because clearly they're over completely.
Yeah.
There's no, I'm going to try to get to know both of you anymore.
But there's no bad blood in there either, obviously, which is so nice. Like, I'm surprised Hannah was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. She deserved what she got when Kendall got picked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't think he seemed as when Hannah goes and interrupts
and then steals him from Liv.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think that their conversation was that amazing. He didn't seem as into it. It was just a conversation.
Yeah, and it seemed very
aggressive on her end.
Yeah, it seemed aggressive on Hannah's end and very pretend attentive. With the body language and the perkiness and just I'm wired myself in here to
he's being nice by listening and talking, but I don't think he cares.
Yeah. She was all about him and he was just kind of chill. Aaron and Rob and their Andrea and Kaylor jump in the pool and everyone looks at them and it's just like, you're not supposed to be in the pool right now. We're partying. Rob sure loves that pool.
He does.
He didn't hide.
He can hide in it.
He didn't hide.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I just was talking about how I don't understand Connor liking Leah and stuff, but I said that I think Janae's handling it like a champ at this point.
Yep.
And fuck him. If he's not gonna pick you first, move on. And I think that's what she did.
Yeah. Connor brings Leah to the dock to have their romantic conversation.
I don't even care. I didn't even take note about this.
But they had a kiss in the rain.
I don't care. They're stupid.
And then he carried her off.
I hope they go home next. I hope they're voted the least likely.
And he carried her. It was so romantic. It was the Notebook situation.
I just dislike Leah, and won't go back from that. She bugs me. Nothing she can do can fix it.
Leah and Connor do kiss, and I hope that Connor tells Janae about it and that we see that, because then he wouldn't be as shitty.
He's not going to.
He's not, and spoiler for the end, we basically don't see them talk at all.
Yeah, they don't ever talk anymore. She just knows.
Then
Janae and Hakeem have a little chat. I think they'd be really cute.
Yep.
I think that that's a good connection for her to explore. She straight up asked if he likes her, and he said he'd be into getting to know her more, and that's great. I think that would be a good one.
Yeah, I do too. And this is where the eggs come back up.
Oh my God. Serena pulls Miguel. They're having a talk. It's fine. And then Janae makes the eggs.
Well, Janae sees them going to talk and I don't know if this is at all malicious, but then she says, oh yeah, I have to go make him some eggs. I don't want to break off this conversation, but I got to go do the thing I said I was going to do.
But yeah, like I half wonder if she just remembers that she said she'd do that now.
Yeah, because
he walked by.
Yeah, he walked by and he's been chatting and just going to Soul Ties a lot. But I thought Hakeem was cute, and he was just like, hey, I'll go with you. We don't have to end the conversation. And she's like, yeah, come with me. So she needed to make him 3 kinds of eggs. So she made him scrambled and a sunny side up and an omelet, quotation marks. You don't make an omelet with 1 egg.
Anyways, that's not important.
It's important.
It doesn't matter.
It's important.
Janae brings the eggs up during Serena's conversation. She gets mad. It's stupid as hell. She didn't even ask to pull him.
No.
Like, she just brought him eggs and said, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I brought the eggs you were looking for. Please eat them before they're cold. And she's like, don't even eat those. Throw those over the balcony. Like, Serena, cool it.
We're actually the closest friends ever. But
also, fuck her.
But fuck her. I'm so mad. Throw those eggs out. Don't eat them.
Poor
Miguel, who was hungry and wanted eggs hours ago.
He did eat them. We watched him eat them. But it's too much. Like, if she had asked to sit down or to pull him so he could eat it, I would understand you being upset. She literally handed him a fucking plate of eggs and left.
Yeah.
What are you you're supposed to be your best friend.
It was fucking dumb.
And then she complains about it one too many times for me, as per always. After that.
Serena or Janae?
Serena.
Okay.
It's the same conversation over and over. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, especially because this one's about eggs.
Yeah, like, fuck.
Your friendship has been ruined by some eggs.
Yeah. I didn't like, we don't have to talk about it over and over, but I just didn't like her complaining to every person in the villa after that about Janae bringing eggs.
Yeah, this went for the entire next day.
Yes, like, I don't give a fuck. She brought eggs. Move on.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're moving on from the eggs.
We are going to leave the eggs. Maybe.
So then in the morning, because nothing really happened at night.
We did get a conversation with Leah, Kendall, Cordell, and Serena to talk about Connor.
Well, I ignored it because Leah was in it, and I can't.
Yeah, well, rude. Leah told all of them about...
Of course she did.
About, like, the kiss on the dock and the romance and that sparks were flying, etc., etc. Which I thought was a mistake to tell Serena, because now we got factions coming up here between Janae versus Leah versus Janae versus Serena, and now they're combining powers.
Like, this never comes up again.
It might. Who knows?
Well, it doesn't matter. Janae's over it.
She might be. Who knows?
I think she's over it from when she told the other guy that she's coupled up with Connor, but he likes Leah more, so.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just letting it go.
Is she? Because then we go to bed, and then she's in the changing room, and then makes a snide little comment on, like, I know where you... there.
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Hold on. I wanted everyone saying, like, oh, everyone was talking to Miguel tonight, and then Leah was like, I wasn't, and Janae was just like, yeah, you had your hands full.
Yeah, because she did. Because she stole this guy without even ever talking about that any of them had feelings. Because Leah was like, I also had feelings for you. Like, no, what are you talking about? No, you didn't. Your whole focus was on Rob. When did it switch to Connor?
When Connor was interested.
Yes, but that's what I mean. You can't be like, I always thought that too. No, you didn't.
Okay, that's fine. But like Janae, if she was actually over it, she wouldn't have made that snide remark.
Fine,
And
but
then
she
beef
doesn't.
with Leah.
But she doesn't try to go for Connor anymore.
No, she gave up on Connor.
Yes, as she should, because he's a fucking douchebag.
Yes.
Cool.
At this point, yes.
He still will forever be now. Along with Leah, they're the perfect couple for me to hate.
So we get the next morning. All the guys are working out. And then Hannah comes in trying to flirt hard with Miguel during the workout. And please just leave the workout area, Hannah. You are a hazard and bad at things. Get out.
There's someone to look at you do these things. Your body can't do it. I can't do it either, but I don't try, and I don't want to look at you on national television making a fool of yourself.
Trying to jump rope.
It's disgusting. With your bathing suit that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And just, ugh.
Ugh.
And then Serena and Janae finally hash out the fucking egg chat. Thank God.
Did they hash brown out the egg chat?
Janae apologized and moved on, and Serena said, I know, it's cool. Perfect. Done. Never talk about eggs again. Please.
Do you want an omelet?
No.
I'll make us an omelet.
I don't even want to eat eggs tomorrow. We're not even having them now. I just think Miguel could do better than less.
They chat at this point.
Like, hasn't he seen the show?
I don't know.
Like, up till now? Because the girls did.
Yeah.
So hasn't he?
Haven't
you seen She's Crazy?
Yeah, maybe. But maybe because he's seeing what we're seeing, so it's not a lot of Liv. Except for
that She's Crazy.
Sure. Sure.
I don't know. I just think he's this. And then he grabs Nicole, which I thought was weird.
Well, he hasn't chatted to her at all, so he was like, it's time to talk to everyone.
Closer to soul ties.
And that killed Kendall. He died dramatically. Fell on the floor.
Oh, ridiculous.
That was funny.
I don't think Nicole would stray from Kendall that easily.
Well, they just paired up. Maybe she would.
Yeah, but I think that she's liking the connection they're having so far, so I don't see her giving that up right away. So then Rob gets a text.
Rob gets a recoupling text.
Yeah.
And that says, girl not chosen will be dumped from the island.
Bye.
So that's in the afternoon, and they all know that tonight we're going to do the fire pit garbage.
Yeah.
Serena and Cordell check in with each other again, because do we know if Serena actually wants to get back with Cordell at all?
But this goes back to her, do you think she's genuine? I still think she's being very genuine in this conversation.
I don't know.
I want to give her the benefit of the doubt of that she's been extremely honest with him the entire time.
Yep.
And says it all as she's feeling it. It's not like she waits days or forever. Like, she feels it. She talked to someone, then she went and told him right away. I think it's the same with telling him that she was feeling it again. I want to believe that she's being genuine. And then with the kiss and actually enjoying it, I think we should give them a chance on that.
Okay. I'll concede that I'll give them a chance.
Because then the guys all try to tell him no.
Well, don't tell him no. Just say, like, hey, man, be aware that, like, it sure seems like she's just trying to buy time and string you along.
But she liked the kiss and she talked a lot about it and stuff. And that was before they ever even got a recoupling text.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just where I'm at with that.
Well, for Cordell's sake, because he's my boy, I hope he finds love.
Yes.
Love Island.
And then they change and Rob's wearing fucking overalls again.
Over nothing.
We don't wear the same outfit twice on Love Island.
The guys definitely do.
No.
Yes, they do.
They mix it up at least with a different pant. Rob is wearing the exact same ugly outfit again.
But that's because it's only overalls over nothing.
Oh, I can't.
It's only one piece of clothing.
It's a stupid outfit.
It is.
And the chain.
Yes, he had a large chain.
Friggin' terrible.
Okay. Who do you think Miguel is going to pair up with at this point?
Liv. You already said that like 5 minutes ago.
I thought Janae had a shot.
No, I didn't.
And then you thought that Hakeem was going to pick Janae.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's cool.
Those were my predictions.
Those were your predictions, yeah. So Aaron goes first. He picks
Kaylor.
Obviously.
It was adorable, and they're so cute.
Yeah. Kendall picks Nicole.
Yeah, which we knew. And then Rob picks Andrea, which we knew also. But then why did he bring Leah up in his speech?
Yeah, he made a bad speech. That was
horrid. And then Andrea sits down and she was like, that was so cute. What are you talking about? That was horrific.
It was cute to her because it was like,
Some of it.
yeah, but it was putting her high by shitting on Leah.
But that's the thing, is you can build people up without putting other people down.
I agree.
And I feel like we should just be past it at this point. The two of you are immature as fuck.
I agree.
Because then she's all, nah, I can't. The two of them are annoying.
That one was all Rob's fault.
No, I know, but then Leah had to roll her eyes and bitch about it. And it's just don't engage. Both of you don't engage. Move on.
That doesn't make good TV.
Stupid.
Did
they just like pick people? They're like, which people here are gonna be fucking assholes? And that's how they decided on 3 of the people in the show?
We are in Love Island, USA.
I guess where half of them are assholes already. Aha!
Connor goes up and picks Leah.
Obviously.
And then he also has a mean speech to Janae.
Yeah, because he's fucking brutal too.
Yeah.
Because he's with Leah, the toxic hoe.
Calm down. It was mean. Poor Janae. She did not deserve that.
Yeah, everyone's a savage this season.
And then Leah sits down and she's just like, oh, are you sure you should have said that? And he's like, it's fine. And like,
it's not fine.
It's not fine. And at this point, I was like, that makes it so awkward when you're putting down another girl because the girls are all friends.
Yeah.
And just like if you did that to the guys.
Yeah.
Like.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's a rough way to start a relationship.
Yeah. So then we finally got Miguel because he had to pick out of the 4 people he had a conversation with before we could let anybody else pick.
Yeah. And we were building up to Cordell being the major drama cliffhanger at the end.
Yes, because we knew it was going to be between Serena and Hannah for him.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about how he could be in a friendship couple with her. Why would you pick a friendship couple over even if she wasn't being genuine in that way? You still wouldn't know. And I would always wonder, well, what if? And I chose a friendship couple over that.
Yeah, I agree.
Stupid.
I agree.
So anyway, so Miguel picks Liv, obviously. Woo, that was coming.
And then you were right.
We'll never get her off TV.
Hakeem picked Janae.
Yeah, which I think will be good for her. Could be cute.
I hope so.
And then Cordell gets to pick between Hannah and Serena. And he really faked you out in this speech.
Yes, he made a very intentionally ambiguous speech about starting a new thing, a new chapter. We're starting fresh.
And he talked too much because it's Cordell.
Yeah.
He just kept going.
Well, I'm sure they have to do these things. They're probably talking to producers right before their speech to get it approved or something. Or maybe it's all fake and the producers are writing the speeches. I don't know.
It was very on brand for Cordell.
True. But he did pick Serena.
Yes. And I think that's good. And now we get rid of Hannah. Bye-bye. Yay. Because she's stupid. And that's done.
That's done. Episode 9 over.
And then the preview for tomorrow, or well, not the preview, but America gets to vote now on their favorite couple.
Yep. And so download that app or whatever.
But you can't pick Liv.
Yes, you can't pick Liv and Miguel.
Nightmares. Nightmare.
They were safe because they're the newest.
So then who would you vote for?
So my favorite would be Aaron and Kaylor.
Same.
And then my favorite girl is Andrea.
Who would you vote as least?
And my favorite boy is Cordell.
But who would you vote as your least favorite?
The least favorite would be Liv and Miguel, but because I can't do that one, then I don't know. It's really hard.
What? I picked Leah and Connor. Get the fuck off the show.
I like Tom Welling.
No. He's a dick. Yeah,
he was a dick to Janae.
You're
fine. Fine. They're my least favorite.
You're done. You're out. Can't do it anymore. Kaylor and Aaron, definitely my favorite couple still. I think they're adorable. Kaylor's still my favorite girl.
Yep.
I like her and Janae. I do really like Janae.
Yep.
But Kaylor's just the cutest little thing. I want to put her in my pocket. What was the other? Oh, favorite boy.
Favorite boy.
I'm going to go Aaron just because he's the sweetest thing. I don't like that he apologized for Hakeem, but I like that he's trying to make people happy and keep the peace, and he's cute.
It's real boring that your favorite couple is also your favorite boy and favorite girl.
I said Janae. Janae's also one of my favorites.
Real boring.
What?
Real boring.
Who did you put? Cordell?
Cordell.
Yeah,
Cordell's my boy.
I don't love Cordell like you. I think he's kind of stupid. Not in he's bugging me in the show way. I think he's kind of dumb.
These are fighting words.
I just think
I got you, Cordell. I'm gonna take care of this after.
I like Cordell. I just think he's a little not all there. That's all. And I don't like the other guys. Rob pissed me off now.
I'm shaking my head at you.
Connor's a douche.
Shaking my head at you.
Hakeem's okay, but I don't see enough of him on screen to, 100% form an opinion on him.
Hakeem, Kendall, and Cordell have done nothing wrong ever.
And Kendall also doesn't get a lot of screen time besides hyping people up. That's his only screen time really lately. Because his couple's good.
His brand new couple that we've barely seen.
Yeah.
Great.
Because we don't see him.
Wow. Anyway, that's it for us. See you tomorrow night.